Elon Musk is on a big losing streak right now. In the last few years, his public image gradually shifted from real-life Tony Stark, who was going to get humanity to Mars, to a goofy pop culture character at best, and an unpleasant, controversial celebrity billionaire with a crippling addiction to social media and ketamine at worst. And it is undeniable that Elon Musk is damaging Tesla's brand and losing the company a lot of money. Just listen to these Reddit comments. I have talked to multiple people who say they will never buy a Tesla because Elon is a piece of I love my Tesla and I would have already bought another one if Elon didn't turn into such a publicly psycho prick. Tesla owner. I will never buy a combustion car again, but Musk's behavior has also convinced me that I will never buy another Tesla. There are tens, if not hundreds of comments like this across different subreddits, and they get a lot of upvotes. You might have even seen those bumper stickers that some Tesla owners put on their cars. If this is not a sign that hundreds, if not thousands of people are ditching the brand, I don't know what is. For now, I want to put Tesla's fundamentals aside, as it will be the subject of my next video, so subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. In this video, I want to focus on the man himself, what exactly destroyed his public image, and why I believe that Elon has become a net liability for Tesla. So, let's start with the timeline of Elon's downfall.
The race to rescue a teenage soccer team stranded in a flooded cave in Thailand continues. The options to get them out are few, and all of them are quite risky.
I believe it all started back in 2018, when Musk famously jumped into the debate on how to rescue children trapped in a cave in Thailand after water level rose, blocking all entrances into the cave. Elon proposed a mini child-sized submarine, but when his terrible idea was called out, Elon insulted one of the rescue workers, calling him a guy. All of this resulted in a massive defamation case that, to be fair, Elon actually won. But still, the damage to Elon's personal brand was already done. To many people, he was now a billionaire who attacks rescue workers on Twitter. About a month later, Elon made an even bigger, even dumber mistake of tweeting that he is considering taking Tesla private at $420 per share, specifying that funding is secured. At the time, Tesla was trading for about $379 per share. However, no such funding was actually secured. Elon claims that he had spoken to executives from the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund about the funding, but it was anything but secured. In my opinion, based on the price he chose, I think he was just trying to be funny and edgy, and he paid dearly for this. The legal battle over this tweet raged for 5 years. Elon managed to win the lawsuit, but he still had to forfeit his position as Tesla's executive chairman and pay millions of dollars in fines and legal fees. Despite those stepbacks, Elon was still super popular back then. SpaceX revealed an extremely impressive rocket that is able to land after completing its mission, with Elon at the forefront of this achievement. Plus, Elon sent a Tesla car to space, which also gained a lot of publicity. And Tesla finally proved everyone wrong about the commercial viability of electric vehicles. At the same time, Elon dabbled in other eccentric companies and projects, only further promoting his Tony Stark image. Late 2021, Tesla's stock peaked, ironically, at around $420 per share, and up to this point, Elon built an army of devoted fans ready to defend anything he says or does. But that's when Elon's downfall really started accelerating. First, Elon forced his employees to return to the plant at the height of COVID, causing a widely publicized outbreak. You could argue that he was trying to save the company, and I would agree with you, but we're talking about Musk's public image here. In 2021, Musk started promoting Dogecoin for some reason,
The Doge father.
Okay, Doge father.
going as far as saying that it will be accepted for Tesla products. Of course, this promise never materialized. Elon had a lot of fun with this joke, but a lot of people ended up holding the bag. In addition, more and more negative reports about Musk and Tesla began coming out. Elon allegedly threatened to take stock options from Tesla workers who unionize. The state of California sued Tesla over alleged rampant discrimination against black employees, and numerous reports about Tesla's concerningly high amount of injuries on their plants compared to other manufacturers have been circling around for years at this point. An investigation found that Tesla's California plant had 3 times as many safety violations as 10 other US car factories combined. All this allegedly happened due to the company's ultra-hardcore culture that was instilled by Elon Musk, as well as Elon's personal tastes. Allegedly, Elon really hates yellow, so instead of using yellow, lane lines on the factory floors were painted in shades of gray. Elon also doesn't like having too many signs on the factory floor or hearing the beeping sound of a forklift in reverse. Tesla, of course, denies those claims. On top of all of that, rumors begin spreading that Elon is like a dictator at Tesla, and if he doesn't like something, you could lose your job. On top of all of that, he started making divisive political statements and promoting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. But perhaps nothing gave Elon as much negative publicity as his embarrassing and disastrous takeover of Twitter, currently known as X. I could make a separate video about Elon's acquisition of Twitter and the problems that he has caused the company, but to make a long story short, Elon majorly overpaid for Twitter, spending $44 billion. After the acquisition, Elon for some reason decided to flush Twitter's iconic brand down the toilet and make the Everything app and name it X, the name he really liked back from his PayPal days. And yes, Twitter was never the most profitable company, losing money in 8 out of 10 years prior to Musk takeover, but the Twitter brand was one of the most recognizable in the world. It was part of pop culture. The word tweet was even added to mainstream dictionaries. I honestly don't understand the point of destroying so much brand value just because you personally like the name X. I think this will go down as the worst business decision Elon has ever made. Anyway, it was later found out that Musk's $44 billion purchase was accompanied by $13 billion in debt, which translates into an interest payment of more than $1 billion in 2023 alone, all paid by the company, of course. To offset the loss, Musk has launched a major cost-cutting campaign by laying off more than half of Twitter's 7,500 employees. In accordance with his free speech claims, Musk shrank Twitter's content moderation team from a couple hundred to only 15 people. This move led to an increase in hate speech, misinformation, and conspiracy theories on the platform. As a result, half of Twitter's top 100 advertisers, including well-known brands like Chipotle, General Motors, and Pfizer, issued statements announcing that they would pause or discontinue their advertising on X. Advertising accounted for roughly 90% of Twitter's revenue in 2021, the last full year for which figures were made public before Musk took the company private. So, the loss in advertising revenue is a massive hit for the company. The nail in the coffin was Musk's idea to allow checkmark verification on X to anyone for $8, the number that he allegedly pulled out of thin air. Obviously, scammers have begun to impersonate brands and people using the verified checkmark to scam, troll, and spread misinformation. This, on top of already chaotic Twitter environment, drove even more advertisers away. As Musk stated in his tweet, the platform's advertising revenue dropped by nearly 50% as of July 2023. So, how does this look to an average Tesla customer or even a Tesla investor? Elon essentially ruined one of the most popular social media platforms in the world in the most public manner possible. I think this has really shaken people's perception of him as a business genius. And most recently, Tesla had the disappointing launch of the Cybertruck, which, according to Elon's biography, was inspired by his son, who asked his father, "Why doesn't the future look like the future?" Musk later used this question when speaking with his design team at Tesla. Quote, "Musk has a sci-fi, cyberpunk, edgy view of the future. That's why he doesn't like little tweeting birds, and likes a Cybertruck made out of stainless steel and angles. Since the Cybertruck came out, it has become a punchline of a joke. In my opinion, the truck is just plain ugly, and it's riddled with bad design choices. It's already being recalled because of a problem with the accelerator pedal, so this is going to be a massive financial hit for Tesla. The situation with the Cybertruck just blows my mind. How can a public company as big as Tesla launch a new, expensive, and difficult to make product on a whim of a single person? There is no market research, no focus group, no competing visions or designs. Is it really all just down to what Elon wants? In the meantime, Musk is asking for a bonus of $56 billion. In addition to destroying his public image, Elon also started losing trust of many investors, as up to this point, Elon has built a remarkable track record of over-promising and under-delivering. There are now compilations of his broken promises and crazy predictions on YouTube. The man has been promising robo-taxis and full autonomous self-driving for almost a decade. People still get really hyped from his promises, but as Elon continues to disappoint more and more people, how long is it before investors completely lose trust in Elon's promises and predictions? How long before people stop placing pre-orders? And how do you think this will affect the stock price? Okay, but you might say that Elon is not fundamentally hurting Tesla as a company. Their technology is still superior, and as long as Tesla is able to deliver the best driving experience, as long as they are able to solve full self-driving, it doesn't matter what Elon Musk tweets. Some people argue that Musk actually gives a lot of free publicity to everything Tesla does, keeping the company constantly in the public eye, and thus strengthening Tesla as a brand and household name. And even then, people are probably able to separate Elon from Tesla, to separate the artist from the art, so to say. Well, this might be true for some people, but for most people, it's not. According to a recent survey, 83% of Americans connect Musk with Tesla. Another recent survey found that 42% of respondents had an unfavorable view of Musk, up from 34% 2 years ago. The survey showed that Tesla's consideration score plummeted to a 31% in February 2024, a drastic dip from its peak of 70% in November 2021. Tesla's consideration score fell 8 percentage points from January alone, even as the scores for Mercedes, BMW, and Audi, which produce gas as well as EV models, inched up during the same period, reaching 44 to 47%. Elon Musk's unpleasant persona is a significant factor denting Tesla's reputation. Quote, "It's very likely that Musk himself is contributing to the reputational downfall. In a market increasingly crowded with electric vehicle options, Tesla's monopoly on the EV market has already shown cracks. And when a consumer is presented with multiple good options, this consumer is likely to choose a brand they like and want to be associated with. People really do care who is behind the product they're buying, especially when there are multiple options available. So, whether you're a Tesla investor, or just a Tesla fan, or you don't care, you can't deny that a celebrity CEO can both attract customers as well as drive them away. And for Tesla, a car company that is priced like a growth tech company, it is extremely important to get more Teslas sold and get more Teslas on the road. Every Tesla driver is a potential buyer of other Tesla vehicles, payer for FSD, Tesla charging, Tesla insurance, potential buyer of Tesla services, and so on. Each driver they get into the Tesla ecosystem today is going to compound over the years. Even if this survey is only partially accurate and Elon is driving away just 10% of Tesla's potential customers, he is losing Tesla $2.1 billion in revenue each quarter. That is an insane amount given that Tesla's gross profit in Q1 2024 was just $3.7 billion. Just imagine how much this $2.1 billion in revenue each quarter would compound for Tesla over 5, 10, or 15 years. Yes, Elon had really impressive, big wins in the past. He definitely played a major part in making Tesla what it is today. But he's a human after all, not a superhero. He can also make mistakes. And I think you are making a mistake if your entire Tesla investment thesis is based just on your faith in Elon. In any case, there are rumors that since Elon is so busy with other companies, other executives at Tesla stepped up and are actually running the company from behind the scenes. Let me know what you think in the comments. In the next video, we will put Elon's character aside and we will look at Tesla's fundamentals. I will break down Tesla's bull case and bear case, and we will look at what we learned from the most recent earnings call, and I will give you my opinion on Tesla's long-term vision and whether I think Tesla will succeed in the long run. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.